Greetings, YouTube. Thanks to MCOC Trucos and what I normally assume to be Otriac, since he's the official data miner of Marvel Contest of Champions. We have early predictions for the new featured 5-star hero Crystal. You have to understand these are predictions, not facts, because despite the data mining, Kabam has made it a goal to be idiots when it comes to their marketing of the new 5-star featured Crystal, and they've just chosen to conceal the identities of these champions that they pick until the last possible second because they think that it would discourage people from hoarding crystal shards. Even though it doesn't do that at all, if you're going to go for the featured, chances are it's because of someone like Namor, who you know, or Cole Obsidian, who you know for a fact is going to be in there. And so because of that, you're probably going to just think of the other champions as a bonus. It's not going to discourage hoarding of crystal shards. That's a practice that's smart and pretty much as old as crystal shards were invented and put into the game. But here's the deal, YouTube, and this is probably going to be the title of this video. Outside of Blade, if this holds up, and I hope that this video puts the pressure on Kabam to actually change some of these trash champions and put better ones in there. If this holds up, other than Blade, most of this crystal is total trash. We're talking about champions that you've had the curse, probably, of opening for years since the start of the 5-star basic crystal before they even added in other champions. When you're telling me, and I get that Colossus is going to get a buff, thank God, because if Colossus didn't have a buff coming, and you're telling me the first two champs in this list are Hulkbuster and Colossus, I'm like, is Kabam punking us right now? Crossbones is solid, not worth 15,000 shards. OG Spider-Man, same. Loki, same. OG Captain Marvel. Now that we have the better Captain Marvel, I'm going to call this the inferior Captain Marvel for the sake of argument. Not worth the shards. Rocket Raccoon, no. Storm, no. Thor Ragnarok, no. Even for prestige. Ant-Man, no. Even with the synergies with Wasp and Ghost. Guillotine, no. Venompool, heck no. Nebula, Lover, no. Sabretooth, maybe. Blade, absolutely. Wasp, maybe. Doctor Strange, no. I don't care that he's a rare collector gem. He's very average as a 5-star since the patch 12.0 nerf. And then you have the featured champions that it's really hard to say anything about because they're the last 6, right? I mean, they are who they are. Can't change them. And Doc Ock is also in the Nebula category in my book. Somebody that's a cool champ to land on. Used to be top of, or near the top of the class. Now I think Doc Ock's probably toward the middle. Same with Nebula. They're still good champions, and that's not a knock on them. They're still probably B champions, but there's a lot of A's out there now. I would never say you should use Nebula or Doc Ock if you can master Stark Spidey or Ghost. It just would be irresponsible on my behalf as a YouTube content creator for this great community to advise that. Sabretooth has taken a little bit of a step back as well, though still a very solid champ. Again, I think Sabretooth's a B to maybe even B plus champion. But would you say that you should go with Sabretooth over Namor? No. Awakened Archangel? Probably not. Even Awakened Iceman? Probably not. And then that's not even counting, of course, Omega Red, Emma Frost. List goes on and on. So the featured 5-star hero crystal, I have a policy. I call it the half policy. And that's 12 out of 24 champions at minimum need to be close to A or straight banger A to A plus champs for me to endorse this because of the extra 5,000 5-star shards, which is still a lot, especially if you're not in a top tier Alliance War alliance or you don't grind your soul away like I do in the arena every day. Let's just go through this. Hulkbuster, champion-wise, F. Colossus until the buff, F. But if you get him, probably like Spider-Gwen and say She-Hulk, it's going to be B plus minimum. Crossbones, B. OG Spider-Man, C. Loki, for the sake of this crystal, even though I think he's probably the most underappreciated champion in the game, C. OG Captain Marvel, C plus, B minus. Rocket Raccoon, C plus, B minus. Storm, until awakened, C. Thor Rag, C plus. Ant-Man, C. Guillotine, B minus. Venompool, D. Nebula, B to B plus. Sabretooth, B to B plus. Blade, A plus. Wasp, B to B plus. Doctor Strange, C. Doc Ock, B. Maybe B plus. And then the featured champions, which aren't worth advising. So, really, if we're talking about straight bangers, even with the featured factored in, I count Cole Obsidian, Namor, and Blade as the only guaranteed fist pump 15,000 5-star shards. A lot of decent champs, but 3 out of 24, YouTube. That's less than 20% of the champs. That is trash. That is terrible. That is not where the game should be when 6 stars are available. They should have champs like Emma Frost in this. They should have 2 top tier older champs, Blade and Omega Red, Blade and Ghost. But because they're putting a lot of the middle tier and bottom tier champs in, it's just not worth your time, and it sucks because I'm wanting to hype this up because I'm wanting to go for this. The last featured 5-star crystal was very solid, and I thought between, like, say, Ghost Rider and Medusa, you had a chance to really add to synergies, particularly with the Act 6 restrictions. Now, it's just mostly trash, and that sucks. I hate to say it because it kind of hurts me inside, but it is what it is. It's mostly trash. Don't get it. Kabam, another missed opportunity. Hopefully, this leak changes because you see that the community is not happy with it, and you have to understand that in order to make more money, you got to put out a better pool. Either way, thanks for watching. Hopefully this is not the final product. Hopefully we replace like a Hulk Buster with a Ghost, right? Like, that'd be awesome. But until then, call a spade, and Hulk Buster ain't even a spade.